Man, today has been a long day. Kind of feels like one of those days where you're just thankful for breathing. Like you're just like, I'm thankful, I'm alive and well. Because of that, this video might not be well structured, but I promise to structure it somehow. I want to talk about something that I've experienced in my personal career, and I feel like it applies to the creative industry, but I also feel like it applies to a lot of other areas in life. And that's the fear to say no. You are allowed to say no. When I started pursuing my career in the creative industry about 7 to 8 years ago, I used to take everything. Like any client that came to me, I was like, yes. You want me to do it? I got you. It didn't really matter to me if it was peanuts or if it was good money or if it was, exposure. I had this fear that if I don't grab a hold of all these clients, of all these jobs, then I wasn't going to make a lot of money. So I had to get a lot of them as much as possible, even if I knew very well that most of them were really underpaying me or they were not paying me at all. Sometimes it was just exposure. There was a fear inside just to say no. That might sound weird to you. If it does, then you are one of the good ones. But I know there are people like me who just struggle. It's just built within us to just want to accept everything. And that's where the danger is. That's where you get burnt out. That's where you start doing things that are actually not helping you move forward and actually grow. Back when I started, I was still staying with my parents, actually both me and my brother. But now we're married, man, and we are out of the house. Remember when you were a kid and you were like, I can't wait to leave my parents' house so I can have my own rules, my own house. We didn't really think about how we're gonna have to buy our own groceries, buy our own fuel, service the car, call the plumber, have to do everything. Being a child was gold. Adulting is a trap. I digress. So there's a time where I stopped taking every client, and we actually had a conversation with my brother about this. I started making more money when I started saying no. I started making more work that's actually relevant and usable on my portfolio. I know how difficult it is to just say no to people. They're coming to you, they are offering ridiculously low amounts. They are maybe not even offering you anything. They just want to give you exposure. I know how hard it is because you have that fear. You're like, if I say no, then what if I don't get another client in 3 weeks or something? And then I need that money. Some clients will come to you and then they'll be like, yeah, no, we're starting. It's a new company. So, when we're growing, we're going to be using you. So we're going to give you more work. And then you're like, if I say no, what if they become this huge company? What if they become Nike? I could have been head of their marketing department. But that's where the danger is. That's where the danger is. That is more like gambling. How many people actually win? Like think about lotto or betting. How many people do you know that go betting for years and they don't even get anything? That's literally what you'll be doing, saying yes to every client, even if you know this is not a good deal. You're just gambling with the what if this connection in the future gives me the break that I need. I'm not saying that that's not possible. That's definitely possible. People have literally bumped into other people and then they got connected for life and they got the break they wanted. But I can safely tell you 95% of the time in the last 8 years, my personal career, 95% of the time, when I felt it inside of me that this is not a good deal, this is not a good job to take. When I said yes, I then regretted it. Be in a position where you are happy to say no. Trust me, you would rather have 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months without a client. Well, let's hope you don't get that long, but you would rather have 3-4 weeks without getting a job and you're working on your skills. So if you're a camera operator, you're just practicing. You're practicing how to use your camera better. If you are, an editor, you're practicing how to use your software, learn a new skill, learn a new software. And then when you get a client that's really worth it, you hit them. You hit them so that they come back. And then they're like, we are cheese salo. You are cheese sampana. And then you know that whoever they refer you to is also a serious client, because that's how it works. You attract the things that you are okay with. If you're okay with exposure and doing free gigs all the time and doing all these startup projects where you are undercharging with the hope that in the future you're going to get more jobs, that's what you're going to attract. Those are the people that you're being referred to all the time. Z did a logo for me for $2. He even gave me 3 options. You can give him a call. Here's his email and his phone number. And you know, they are coming for $2. Now you've already set the standard for yourself. Now you're going to be like, I need to get as many $2 clients as possible. And that's where the trap is, because now you're just in this unending cycle where you're not actually moving forward. I hope I actually brought out my point, and I want to know if you struggle with saying no. And this can extend honestly outside the creative industry, even just in your life generally. Are you someone who struggles with saying no because you have a fear that you are doing a disservice to yourself and you might be missing out on something that could have come from you saying yes? Let me know. Let's have a conversation down in the comments below. But I'm going to finish this video by saying it's okay to say no. Sometimes no is actually what you need to say to move forward, to grow, to get more clients, to get more money, to do more things that you actually love doing. But apart from that, if you have been following me in my 30-day challenge, today is the 3rd day, and thank you for sticking around. My name is Z, and see you tomorrow.